Good morning, everybody. So it is Friday at a fresh 9 a.m. I've already been showered. I've already caught up on my YouTube channel with a girl that I watch, Roaming Reckless. I love her videos. Her name is Maria. She travels full-time and lives full-time. In between her, I think it's a 1997 right-hand drive Land Rover Defender with her dog Tazzy, and she also has a Toyota Troopy that she just got from Australia. Anyways, long story short, I love watching her content. But it is a fresh Friday. Thanks so much for being here. I thought I would just take you along with me today. Also, I have an update. I am down 16 pounds and it'll be a month on Sunday. I'm very excited about that. I feel a lot better too. Yeah, so I have a nail appointment. I need to go to the car wash. I need to fill up my gas tank. I've got to go to the grocery store, and I also need to shop for 2 families for Christmas. So I'm excited for that. And let's just get it.
That's fine, I told you. Before the night, shouted only talk too much. I was thinking one I'm a one girl, promise me don't touch your dad. What a sweet that shit, I can say what is that I can't describe. She'd always made it at me, I know, but how can I feel so hard? I do not use the street fight. You been jangling on top of the way back. You do not have to say that. We lie, yeah. I tryna go find that play where that you find out in that you. You don't know what this that. That's fun, I'ma told you.
I always ask myself, baby, don't know how to find true love. The detail in my life left out, cause I'm a
innocent story about her sick mother was true. I cringe.
Thanks. Woo! New coffee place. Let me just pull over to the Walgreens and do a little taste test. A little sippy. Alright, y'all. So this is a new place. Get off of me. At Clutch Coffee. Their straw is green, my favorite color. Alright, so I got the Avalanche. It is white chocolate and vanilla iced latte. I like the color. I like that it's not like super clear, like you can tell that it's not going to be super sweet, that it actually has coffee in it. Okay, I'm gonna give this I'll give it a 7.5. I'm a little coffee snob, but it's cute. It's cute. It's not bad. It's good. I'll give it a 7.5. I'm not mad that I got it. Alright, let me put this stuff in the garbage can since I'm here. Yay! Coffee! I'm having a really good day, and I need it.
Let's see.
Happy Saturday, everyone. So, got my hair super wet because my friend is going to do quite a lot to my hair. I really want like short layers with curtain bangs, and I want it to be kind of like a pixie long cut, if that makes sense. I'll put some pictures on the screen of like the inspiration that I was thinking about. I just want something different. She's going to throw a couple highlights in it, but she may pray for her. Her name is Heather. Pray for healing in her body, healing in her mind, healing in her wrist. She's been struggling with carpal tunnel. She's had the surgery before, but her hands are going numb again. So she really can't do lots of highlight. I have a lot of hair, so this is just like temporary until I can wait until after the holidays when the hair salons aren't so booked up. And yeah, so we're just going to do a really cute cut, a couple highlights, and then I need to go to the Dollar Tree to get more garland for the tree. I got to stop at Walmart. I need to get stuff for banana pudding for Thanksgiving. I need to get the toys for my church families who their children need some toys. So it's not church families, we live in Goose Creek. So in the surrounding area, we like to love on our community, and there's some people in the community who need gifts for their children, so that'll be fun. I also need to get one for work, for Toys for Tots. What else do I have to do today? I need to go to the car wash again. I need to do some side hustle work, so I'll be doing that today and tomorrow for extra money. And I will also, by the end of the video, talk to you about the book that I've been reading, to kind of just give you an update on how the book is going. I'm reading a lot of books and listening to an Audible all at the same time. The Audible I'm listening to is a Frida McFadden Audible. It's called The Crash. I'm reading The Teacher by Frida McFadden, and then the book you all know that I've been reading since the beginning of this video, I am still reading. It's a chunker. Yeah, so there's so many things that we still have left to do, so let's get to it. All right, you guys, this is a little sneak peek before I go home and blow dry and style it, but I love the highlights. It's gonna look so good. I've lost so much like length, but that's okay because it was dead hair and I really needed a haircut so bad. So I'm super excited. It's definitely different than what I'm used to, but I needed something different. All right, I'll see you in a minute. Hello, everybody. I hope you like the ambiance, okay? I just got this dresser for my Christmas present to myself. I got it on Facebook Marketplace. Very good condition. But yeah, just enjoy the ambiance. I hope it's not too dark. I got the red light going, so I wanted to go over the 3 books that I did read. The first one is The Crash by Frida McFadden. I did not read the book. I actually listened to the Audible. If you do not have the Libby app, it's L-I-B as in boy, B as in boy, Y as in yellow. Get the Libby app, hook it up to your library card, and then you have access to all sorts of books and Audibles for free. So The Crash by Frida McFadden, I'm going to give a 3.50 star. I want to talk about Frida McFadden as an author. What I love about her books are the short chapters. I love short chapter books. I also like that they're normally about 300 pages on each book, which is awesome. Sometimes a little bit shorter, but I tend to gravitate towards books with 300 pages. So yeah. Did I tell you I rated this book a 3.50 stars? If I didn't, this book is a 3.5 stars, and this is why. I felt like it was a bit mundane throughout the whole book until the ending. The ending is why it got a 3.5 stars. If it wasn't for the ending, I would have probably rated this book a 3-star. Basically what the book is about is a pregnant girl. She's in a really bad situation and ended up crashing her car into the woods because of a snowstorm. She went to go visit her brother. She thought she was going to beat the snowstorm, but she didn't. A man pulls up. She's like in the middle of the woods. Her cell phone doesn't have reception. She's thinking she's about to freeze to death. And a man pulls up in his truck. She's a little iffy, but she has some like a lighter and a pepper spray on her. So she's like, you know, my ankle kind of hurts. It's bleeding. I think I may have broken it. I really do need some help from this man. And he tells her that his wife is a nurse. So they go back to his cabin. He does have a wife, which makes her feel, you know, more secure as a woman. Obviously, you're going to in a cabin. For me, if I knew that he had his wife and then his wife comes out and she's like, yeah, I used to be a nurse. Are you cold? You know, you get all this motherly love. That would have made me feel comfortable too. And then it just gets crazy from there. But again, a lot of the crazy was just like crazy. And then it was like, okay, come on. Like, let's speed this up. And then the ending was, again, what made the book good for me. The next book was The Teacher. I did read the paperback of that book. I almost DNF'd this book, and I'm giving this book a 3-star. And it's only, again, because of the ending. Frida McFadden knows how to end her books. They're always super suspenseful, and it's always something that you would have never thought. I will say there are trigger warnings in this book, and there is sexual activity in this book. I did skip over those scenes because that's just not for me. What you put in is what you get out. So yeah, there's that. But the ending was really good. I will not be keeping this book on my bookshelf. I will be getting rid of that book. Last is the big chunker that is right next to me, which is The Story of My Life by Lucy Score. You're not going to really be able to tell with the lighting, but I love the edges of the book. The book is a chunker. I loved just, the book was nice to just hold. And I shouldn't have bought it for that reason, but I did. And I also like that it was a chunker because at the time of buying the book, I was in the mood to read like a bigger book. And this book has like 512 pages altogether. That includes the epilogue. But I don't know why I gave Lucy Score another chance, because a lot of her books are just super like, why do you have to put so many cuss words in a book? And why do you feel like to make a good book has to have sex scenes? I don't agree with it. I don't like it. It wasn't my cup of tea, honestly. It's just, those things don't make a good book. And if you feel, okay, now I'm just being mean. I don't need to be mean. It just, this book wasn't for me. I'm DNF'd this book. I did not finish this book. I shouldn't have even read it as long as I did. I think I read it up to like 100 pages because I feel like when you get a good 100 pages in, that's when the story really starts. And what makes me so mad is I loved the storyline. So this girl is an author, okay? She's writing books, but she recently gets divorced from her husband, and it wasn't a divorce that she thought was going to happen. She got cheated on. So it's like she lost her inspiration to write. And so she is running out of money. So she decides to go online and she finds this house in Story Lake. And she's like, oh my God, this is like a writer's dream. I could get this house. And then the house had like 3 construction guys. She found it in like an ad online. And it was like, oh, these 3 construction guys saved this woman's home, but she's selling it. And she's like, I'm going to buy it because it's in like Story Lake, which is like a country place. So the price for the house was dirt cheap, and the picture showed the house being really, really pretty. But her and her best friend, who is also her publisher, decide to go together and move into this house, okay? So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna love this book. It's a new chapter, you know, she's starting over, and I love a good start over book. I love the fact that she's an author. I love the fact that she moved into a Story Lake, which is the town's name. Like, everything about this book, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna love it. I should have read a couple of chapters before I bought this book, but thankfully it was under $20, and again, this was a DNF. I'm not gonna finish it, but yeah, that's my little spill on the 3 books that I was reading. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I love each and every one of you. Please, if you like this type of content, like, comment, and subscribe. I would love it. And if you have any prayer requests, please drop them in the not in the description box. Please drop them in your comments, and I would love to pray for you. Thank you.